Trying to break into the tech industry today feels like staring at a giant tangled map with 100 different starting points. One minute everyone's saying you need to learn Python, the next it's all about cloud, and you're just left wondering, where do I even begin?
That's the core problem, isn't it? It's decision paralysis. But what's interesting is that underneath all that noise, there's a surprisingly clear, structured path that has been the backbone of IT careers for decades. And that's really the CompTIA roadmap. It's less of a tangled map and more of a step-by-step ladder.
So if you're looking to pivot into tech in 2026, CompTIA is likely your first stop. They offer a tiered roadmap starting with Tech Plus for total novices and the A Plus certification, which is basically the gold standard for landing your first help desk or IT support role.
Right. And what's interesting is that while Tech Plus is optional, the A Plus is non-negotiable for most employers. It's the baseline that proves you won't panic when a server goes down or a user's OS crashes. It's the industry's way of verifying you have, well, digital common sense before they hand you the admin password.
I see. So it's not about being a genius, it's about being competent.
Exactly. And here's the aha moment for career changers. You don't need a 4-year degree to start. The A plus takes about 6 to 12 weeks of focused study, and it bridges that huge gap between I know how to use a computer and I know how to fix a business's infrastructure. It's like the EMT training of the digital world.
It's the ultimate foot in the door strategy. But once you're inside, the question becomes, how do you move from fixing laptops to managing global networks?
And that's where the roadmap gets really interesting.
After the basics, you have to pick a lane. CompTIA breaks this down into infrastructure, cloud, and cybersecurity. You've got Network Plus for the architects, Cloud Plus for the hybrid environment experts, and the highly sought-after Security Plus for those wanting to defend the perimeter.
And I love that they emphasize taking Network Plus before Security Plus. So many people want to jump straight into the cool stuff like hacking or security analysis. But honestly, you can't defend a network if you don't know what a TCP IP protocol actually looks like in the wild or how data even moves. Trying to specialize in security without that foundation is like trying to be a heart surgeon without understanding how blood flows.
That makes perfect sense. You need to know the system before you can protect it.
Right? And so what here is the stackability. This is the part that gives you an edge. CompTIA automatically grants you what they call stackable certifications. For example, if you pass both Network Plus and Security Plus, they award you the Secure Infrastructure Specialist credential. It's like a 2-for-1 deal that tells employers you have a holistic view of the system, not just a narrow slice of knowledge.
So the path is logical. It's about building layers of expertise. But there's a new layer being added to everything in 2026, and that's data and AI.
The new frontier.
Finally, we have to talk about the newest addition to the roadmap, data and AI. CompTIA now offers Data Plus for analytics and a high-level Data AI certification for those managing machine learning operations and enterprise data ethics.
This is a really smart move on their part. We're rapidly moving past the AI hype phase and into the how do we actually run this safely and effectively phase. And these certifications reflect that. They focus on the critical stuff like data, governance, integrity, and the actual math behind the models, not just how to write a clever chat prompt.
It seems to be about building a sustainable career, not just chasing trends.
Precisely. It's about understanding that in the age of AI, data is the fuel, but governance is the steering wheel. Without both, you're just accelerating into a wall. Companies are desperate for people who can provide that steering.
It's clear that whether you're starting in support or moving into AI governance, there's a structured way to get there. Let's wrap this up with the key takeaways for your 2026 career plan.
Absolutely. If I had to boil it down, it would be these 4 points. First, for most people, the golden trio of A+, then Network Plus, then Security Plus is still the most effective foundation for career growth. Second, remember the vendor-neutral advantage. These skills apply whether your company uses AWS, Azure, or its own servers, making you far more adaptable. Third, don't forget about the stackable power. Earning credentials like the Cloud Admin Professional or Secure Infrastructure Specialist happens automatically and makes your resume stand out. And finally, be efficient. Most people can get through each cert in about 6 to 12 weeks. And if you have some basic hardware experience, you can probably skip Tech Plus and go straight to A Plus